Is the brand that you keep seeing in the K-dramas worth it? And I'm gonna be completely honest, but I don't think the 3 most innovative products. It just glides so nicely onto the skin. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I am going to be sitting down and kind of picking apart a brand that I have seen in so many K-dramas. K-dramas love their PPLs. I've ended up trying so many things that I saw in dramas just because they were in a drama, and recently this beauty product has been popping up in so many dramas. So I posted this on my Instagram story the other day, and surprisingly so many of you guys said you recognized it, and a lot of you asked my opinion. So in today's video, I'm going to be giving my honest opinions on whether or not I think this is worth it. This is the main one that you've probably seen in dramas. I'm currently watching Extraordinary Attorney Woo, and this is all over that drama as well as so many others. I ended up using this before I even knew it was on a drama because I saw it in coupon on the internet. And then I also have some of their other iconic products that we are going to be testing. So I do want to put this out there. This is a collaboration with the brand KAHI. But can I just say a couple things? First of all, I used their brand long before I ever got in contact with them, and also wanted this video to be as honest and raw as possible. So I'm not gonna be holding back any extra opinions I have on them, and I'm gonna be completely honest, which you'll probably notice in this video. So we're gonna be talking about their most iconic products. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. They are available on Amazon. You can see plenty of reviews on there as well. And let's go ahead and get started. All right, so let me just give you a little bit of background on the brand KAHI. So their whole philosophy is to make their customers become beautifully, easily, which I love. So they kind of thrive off of being like low maintenance products, meaning you don't need to like spend a lot of time using their stuff, and the application is supposed to be really easy. So we're gonna keep that in mind. And then the other thing I want to talk about is their whole idea behind their ingredients is very, very special. So their ingredients come from Jeju, which is one of the most clean areas in Korea to get ingredients. KAHI's products are all infused with salmon complex, which is great for the collagen synthesis process as well as elasticity stimulation. And I think that salmon ingredient is definitely reflected in the price. So I would not consider KAHI's products to be cheap, but I also don't consider them to be overpriced. I think the price point is very fair for the ingredients and how much product you get. This is definitely one of those brands that's just doing their own thing differently. You can tell they're not copying other brands, and they really are just like making themselves stand out in their own way. All right, so here I have the Wrinkle Bounce Blemish UV Protection Cream. I had no idea that KAHI had an SPF product, which you guys know I love SPF. But let me just start by saying I love this because it has no white cast and it doesn't leave any kind of greasy feeling, and makeup goes on beautifully on top of this. So I'm wearing this right now, and I just put a tiny bit of BB cream on top, and it just like gives my skin such a nice glow under. So a little bit goes quite a long way, but I like to do 2 lines of sun cream on each finger. The ingredients in here just make it feel like it is a luxury product. I also really love the packaging, but can I just say, like, I feel like I'm using more than just a sun cream when I use this because of the glow and the amount of hydration that it ends up giving my skin. Like, my skin feels so pretty when I use this. Love this product, love what it does for my skin and how my skin looks and feels when I use this, but I don't think this is great to use during the humid times of year. It is so humid in Korea right now, and if I wear this outside and I come back in, I feel like I have to wash my face again because it feels like it comes back up to the surface, if that makes sense. So I do love this if I'm sitting inside and I have my air con, I have no problems. Or if it's like more of a dry air day and the weather doesn't feel as humid, I have no problems with it. But I would just avoid wearing this if you're gonna go outside in the very humid weather. But I mean, fall is coming, so I'm probably gonna be wearing this a lot more in the fall and the winter, but that is just one of my honest opinions that you should be aware of. All right, moving on, we have the KAHI Cream Cleansing Foam. Once again, I had no idea that KAHI had any kind of cleanser because I was so used to just seeing this product. First of all, this foams up super easily. You only need like the tiniest bit of water, and it also has a little bit of a light baby powder like fragrance, but it's nothing that is like too overpowering. When I first got this, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit disappointed because I felt like the packaging, I felt like it was just so small. I mean, this is my hand and I was just like, because most of my cleansers are these huge bottles. But what I quickly realized is you don't need a lot of product. You literally need a pea size amount. So I feel like this bottle will end up lasting you months if you're using it every single day. It'll probably last you like, I would say 5 or 6 months. You literally only need like a tiny amount. If you have oily skin, your skin is going to thrive when you use this because this does such a good job at really cleansing and taking out like the excess sebum from your skin. My boyfriend has very oily skin. He loves this. I will say if you have dry skin, after using this, just make sure you go in with a very hydrating moisturizer, and that way you're not gonna have to worry about your skin feeling super dry. Overall though, 100% I would say this is worth it. If you don't like repurchasing products over and over again, try this out because such a tiny amount goes quite a long way. All right, next product I have is the Wrinkle Bounce Collagen Mist Ampoule. As you guys can see, I have used quite a lot of this and I was so pleasantly surprised. First of all, it definitely passes the whole like easy to use check because you can just spray this on your skin and you don't have to do any kind of like tapping or touching or rubbing on your skin. Your skin will absorb it nice and easily. I feel like this is a very good busy girl product. So we've all had those nights where we just like don't want to do skincare, but we know we should. And this is a really good alternative if you don't want to spend a bunch of time rubbing in ampoules and serums. You can just quickly spray this and your skin will be good to go and it'll wake up feeling really hydrated. As far as the short-term effects of this, I feel like it gives a really good burst of hydration to the skin. Sometimes I will get random dry patches, especially if I have like a breakout that's healing or has healed, but I don't want to like peel off the skin. And what you can do is you can just spray this and it'll give extra hydration, which does help with the speeding up process of healing. I would say I have pretty hydrated skin just because of all the skincare I use. But some days when I'm sitting at home and I have my aircon on, my skin will just feel really dry suddenly. So I like to keep this at my desk. That's probably why I've used so much. I'll just keep this at my desk and then I'll just randomly spray this. And this is the type of thing like you could get away with using this several times a day and it's not gonna do anything harmful for your skin. At least it hasn't with mine. I really like this. All right, so moving on, we are going to start talking about the 3 most innovative products, in my opinion, from KAHI, which are their balms. So first of all, I have their Kistin Pink Balm. I didn't really know if I was gonna like this because I don't wear lipstick. I don't wear lipstick, lip gloss, lip tints. I don't like lip color on my skin tone. I think it just doesn't look great. I saw the color and I was like, girl, I don't know if I can do this. But this is a very sheer product, so I'm gonna put it on right now. And like, I mean, it just gives like a little bit of, like a little pop. Makes you look a little more put together, in my opinion. And this is actually a multi-use product. So you can use it for lips, cheeks, and eyes. It's super easy to use. So you can literally just apply it like that. It applies very well over other makeup, or you can just put it on top of skincare. And once again, you literally don't have to blend it in. This has a very similar consistency to Vaseline, so I wasn't really sure how that was gonna feel on my skin, if it was gonna feel sticky or anything like that. And it definitely does like have a tiny little bit of a like a glossy feeling. I mean, it's a balm, so obviously it's gonna feel like that, but it doesn't feel sticky. I never catch my hair getting stuck to my face when I use this. And overall, I just love that it's like such a good multi-use product. But yeah, I feel like after applying it here and here, it just gives my face like such a nice little pop of color. And obviously I have very pale skin, so it shows up pretty easily. If you have darker skin, I know you're gonna love this for your lips. I'm not too sure about cheeks. I don't know how well it would show up on darker skin, so just be aware of that. If you're someone that is into clean or effortless makeup looks, I think you're really gonna like this, just because not only is it really easy to use, but it just gives your skin that super effortless put together look. All right, moving on, I have the KAHI Eye Balm. I have been so excited to show you guys this product. So I am really bad about applying eye creams, eye balms, because I've never found a product that has good packaging. Personally, I don't like dipping my finger into a little pot of eye cream. I don't like putting my finger around my eyes either. So when I saw this, I was really excited because I feel like this is super innovative, because you can use this all around. Like you can use it under, above. Personally, I'm using it to combat those crowfeet areas, and I'll just put it on now. even though I have a little bit of tinted moisturizer on, it's not gonna mess it up. But like, you can use it, you can literally get so close under. This just glides so nicely onto the skin. I love how you can angle it all different ways, and it actually absorbs into the skin fairly quickly. When I first used this, it's like a Vaseline type of material, so I wasn't sure if it was just gonna sit on top of my skin, but it does absorb in very nicely, and it's just so easy to use this. I feel like nowadays we hear so much about filler and Botox for wrinkles around the eye area, but I would just say use this. It's so much cheaper, first of all, and I feel like this is much more of a long-term solution compared to Botox or fillers. I know I personally have been worried about crow's feet around here, and I apply this every single night, just right before I go to bed very quickly. And I feel like when I smile, they're gone. Like, they literally, I feel like they faded so much. All right, time for the grand finale. Let's talk about the product that I am just seeing on so many dramas these days. So this is the KAHI Wrinkle Bounce Multi Balm, and this is a product that is aimed for helping combat aging. So you can use this on those areas that you feel like are getting a little more wrinkly, or on areas that we get fine lines. You can apply this to, and I actually really like this because you can use this all over. So I also really like to just apply it on my neck. It glides on like actual butter. It's super smooth. I don't understand like how they keep it so moist, because it never dries out no matter how much you open and close it. And if you are someone that wants to achieve that like glass skin effect when you have super glowing and radiant, sun-kissed looking skin, you can apply this any time of day and it'll help so much with that. So what I've noticed is your skin absorbs a lot of it, but at the same time it stays on the surface of the skin a little bit to give the effect of glowing skin. So you don't have to worry about having like a sticky feeling face all day, because your skin will absorb this quite quickly. This is something that I think would be suitable for all skin types, and you can just adjust how you use this based on your skin type. So for me, I have acne prone skin on my chin area, so I just don't apply this down here. If you have super dry skin, you can layer this up and use a lot of it. If you have oily skin, you can use just a little bit of it. I definitely think this is something you're gonna have to use consistently to see some really big effects from it, but I'm actually really happy. I mean, I've never gotten Botox. I'm in the sun a lot, so I definitely layer up on the SPF, and this is basically just like the cherry on top of my skincare routine. It also applies so well under makeup. It gives your skin the most glowy boost if you put a little bit of makeup on top of this, and then you can also just apply it before you go to bed if you want to do that. Overall, I rate this a 4.5. I love everything it does for my skin. It makes my skin feel so dewy and hydrated. It's easy to use. It's small. You can just throw it in your purse and take it with you. The only thing I think it is missing is I wish it did come with a little bit more product. It comes with 9 grams, and I mean, the size is pretty good, but I feel like they could definitely make it just a tiny bit bigger, and then it could come with some more product inside. All right, time for the $1 million question. Is the brand that you keep seeing in the K-dramas worth it? Yes, in my opinion, from my experiences, I definitely do think it is worth giving this brand a try. All of the products I use in this video are awesome, but especially these balm products are just so innovative. And I think that's something that really stands out about KAHI. You can tell that whoever is on their team, they're really focused on just leading their own path. I don't think this is one of those brands that is kind of like copying the trends from other companies. I feel like they really are doing their own research and they are starting their own trends, which I really do appreciate. And for what you get, the ingredients are such good quality. I feel like they have a really good price point. As I said, I don't consider their products super cheap, but I don't think you're breaking the bank by purchasing 1 or 2 of these items, especially because of the long-term effect their products have. That is it on my little mini review of the brand KAHI. Next time you see them on a drama, you will probably be a little bit more informed of who they are and what they're all about. If you guys want to check them out, they are on Amazon. I will have them linked below. Thank you guys so much for watching. And by the way, if you've ever seen this balm stick in a drama, leave a comment and let me know where you saw it. That's about it. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye guys!